So it's still no good, huh?
Girder.
What? You two again?
We've been looking for you, Girder.
So you're still angry, are you? Fine, let's do this.
What? No, that's not what. We just want to...
I can't build house no more. Even if I want to build something, I ain't got the strength. But for some reason, I still got plenty of strength left to fight. I'll show y'all what rage real looks like. Y'all better be ready. Yep, that's me. Derple me. And if you're anything like me, you're probably wondering a few things right about now, like, when's the next All Tomorrow Spore video? Or, why are you fighting Girder? Or, perhaps even, why haven't I clicked the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when this freakishly handsome person on the internet uploads new videos? Well, I guess I can answer all those questions. Or at least one of them. You see, it all started when Kipper and I trudged through the hazy pass.
Ah, that's... Scraggy. We finally found him. Derple me. Let's catch up to him and see what he has to say.
Uh-oh. Someone's coming. No. We need to hide.
What? You want us to hide?
Yes, hide. Get behind this rock.
What's your big idea, Derple? Shh. And now you want me to whisper? Fine, I'll whisper, but what's going on? What? That's... Girder. Why is Girder here?
I don't know, man. So I fold away.
Took you long enough. I want to get down to business, y'all.
Don't be like that. I gotta be careful, make sure no one follow me either. Takes a lot of work to keep up this kind of scam, you know. You haven't lost your touch, huh? Still quite a little skillful thief. So, where's the cash?
Yeah, I got a promise to you. Here you are.
They'll greedy you, huh? We all call 'em greedy. Them blue gems will pay you back big time if you sell them in the West. Compared to that, the money you pay me is, well, like a drop in the bucket, eh?
Well, that's true enough. Of course, I could just go into Stony Cave myself and get some, but... Well, it does get kind of dicey in there. Having you lend your particular expertise to that problem is... Well, it's just plain expedient. No way other about it.
I'm gonna have those two fools bring more gems. I'll be counting on the usual amount when they do.
Well, you're gonna have them get you even more. Those little losers.
That's right. After all, they're still dumb enough to believe I'll build my house. Now at this rate, I'll be able to sell me more blue gems for the rest of their lives.
Yo, you serious? Dude, you're cool. That's the dream house, huh? Gonna keep me believing that dream forever? Never knowing it'll come true? Man, I could think I'd just cry. Oh, have you got any heart left? Oh.
Y'all want me to cry over something like that? You the great Scraggy who pulls off meaner schemes in the West?
Well, you ain't wrong there.
That's right. Girder was planning on using us for slave labor in his blue gem trafficking scheme. Let that sink in for a sec. Kipper and I were this close to being tricked into what is essentially mining for blue gems, materials only found at the end of a mystery dungeon whose layout is far more difficult to deal with than any wild Pokemon that prowl it, that are relatively worthless here in this region, but out west, so either West Coast Mist Continent, or so far west that loops back around to being the East in the Air Continent. Anyways, are a highly sought after commodity of sorts that can be sold for a high price. Girder was planning to use the promise of building us a house at the low price of 5 blue gems. And every time we would be able to cough up the 5 blue gems, Scraggy, his partner in crime, would conveniently find a way to pickpocket us of our blue gems, leading Kipper and I to go back into the goddamn stony cave and its horrible looping corridors that lead to dead ends, with the stairs always, and I mean always, being in the very last room you managed to find for 5 whole floors. This game was rated E for everyone by the ESRB, here in America anyways, when it clearly has a plot thread involving child/slave labor blue gem trafficking schemes. But that's enough of this shit's in a children's game tangent.
You sneaky little shits. Huh? What you do? We followed Scraggy here. Girder. Quite the conniving act you had us falling for, huh? Anyone who expects honesty in this world is a fool. That's what you get for trusting me. Big dream and you big lose. It's your own fault for getting tricked. You're telling me? You mean you actually saw through my mad skills? I'm impressed, losers. But what you think you're gonna do now? You wanna fight with the two of us? I'm warning you, I've been tussling with the wrong side of the route my whole life. Battles I've lived through, well, little squirts like you couldn't imagine. It'd be best if you just toddle off home to your mama's here. No way, bring it. My, and even after I went to the trouble of warning the losers. Y'all don't have a bit of sense between the two of you, do you? Fine then, why don't we just show you what big mistake you're making. Let's roll.
And then we had to fight Girder and Scraggy.
You don't learn, do you? I have plenty of space.
Mission accomplished.
No, not yet. I sense them elsewhere.
Kipper goes for assurance. Scraggy Fiend attacks us. I scratch him. He sand attacks me, and I assurance him, securing my victory.
You. I'm not losing here. I'm not gonna lose to you fools. Arrgh. Come on.
Boss, please, just stop.
What?
Boss, we're begging you. Please stop doing these things.
You two. Why, you didn't. You wouldn't. So you're the ones who sold me out. Backstabbers, perilous, it's your moon.
But boss, please, let this be the last time you do this kind of thing, okay?
What?
We don't want to do this anymore. We never work. It's all bad stuff. We don't want to watch any more of this. You never used to be like this, boss. You were so nice. You loved your work. You're not the boss we knew. Not anymore. We don't want to do bad things anymore, boss. Please, we're begging. Can't we just do honest work together like we used to? Can't you just have fun working with us again?
Work like we used to? Y'all know better than anyone. There ain't no way that can happen.
Girder, stop. Which leads us to Girder's tragic backstory. Alright, tell us what happened. Yes. You see, our boss, he used to be a great carpenter, really. Everyone loved his work back then, and we were in awe of his skill, and that's why we wanted to work with him. Being his apprentices was really fun back then. But then, the boss got injured one day, and he injured his back, and he couldn't move the way he used to. His body just wouldn't listen. Couldn't build the same way he used to. Without the practice, his skills went downhill. But even then, even without his old skills, the boss kept doing his best, you know? He still had pride in his work. But then it happened. What happened? A certain Pokemon asked us to build him a house. Work had become pretty scarce by that time, so we poured our heart into that house. We used up every last drop of energy to build it, and that Pokemon started bashing the quality of our work. And then he destroyed the house right before our eyes. First we thought it was because it didn't do it well enough, but it wasn't the reason. From the very start, he was just toying with us. He had us build the house with every intention of tearing it down afterwards, planning to start complaining as an excuse not to pay us, and he called it a piece of garbage. Can you imagine? And then he smashed it until there was truly nothing but garbage left. And the boss had no confidence in himself after that day, and he stopped working. Started cheating other Pokemon like you. What a horrible story. But that Pokemon, what was it called again? iDraptroid? Is that even a real Pokemon? Well, I don't know. I've never heard of it beforehand that time, but in either case, the boss, he just fell into a deep depression, and then this is just sad. Why is this in a game that's rated E for everyone, rated by the ESRB? We want to work together with the boss and go back to the way things used to be. This is just sad. You know what I'm thinking, Derplemee? Yep. It's settled then. Our house is definitely going to be built by Girder. We don't want anyone else to build it. Girder's our guy. We want to see the house you two and Girder will build together. A house that all your heart and soul is poured into, and we won't destroy it no matter what. We promise, or else we'll disband our team. Even if he says no, we're going to keep asking him until he agrees. Even if he wants us to get more blue gems, we'll get him the blue gems, but only this one more time. And that's only if he wants them. So we're going to go see him together. And wouldn't you know, the Timber are tagging along. Isn't that wonderful? They aren't official members of the team, but this will be a mechanic that will be seen in future installments of this game series of tagging along NPC characters that aren't just a part of a regular old mission. This is the thing I really don't like about this game. Or at least it's done. Kipper, why would you water gun him? Dragon Rage. I'll do 30 hit points of damage instead of 40, but yeah, 30 is still fine. Oh, look at that, we're magically at the stairs. Looks like it. You two should probably wait here. For now, Derplemee and I will go and try and talk some sense into him. Which finally brings us to the present. Was that really necessary to go over everything we just went through while we were fighting Girder? Okay, Kipper, calm down. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. We're caught up. Are y'all satisfied now? Doesn't matter how much rage is against it. No matter how much you hate it. Some things can't be changed. This world we live in, it's all about who's doing the lying and who's being lied to. In a world like this, young ones get blamed for being tricked. So you can't get mad at me. I'm just the way the rotten world works. You may be right about the world, but that's exactly why I can't accept this thing. We didn't come here to argue about this kind of stuff. Girder, we want you to build us a house. What? But I was such a jerk to y'all. How can you want my help? Y'all want me to work for you to build your home? Yeah. I swear, you're like some prize fools, aren't you? Y'all don't even realize I've been lying to you this whole time? Got no hope left. Not for this world, not for my craft. Look at this scar. Thanks to this, my body won't even do what I want to do no more. Can't build nothing. Get it now? You asking me, an old washout who can't build anything decent? Boss, you're wrong. Durple, me, and Kipper already knew about your injury. We told them about it. Girder, you said you can't build anything but junk, right? But what's wrong with that? One man's junk is another man's treasure, and we want you to build us our treasure. Put your heart into building it. We don't need a fancy house. We just need something to keep out the rain and wind. Just knowing that you put your heart into it, it will be our home of homes. And besides, the timber will follow you to the ends of the world, you know? No matter how many times you lash out at them, commit domestic violence, they're still going to follow you for some reason, and you know, there is just something beautiful about how fucked up that really is, you know? So Girder, what do you think you've been doing, huh? Boss, let's all work together again. Let's go back to the old days, the way things used to be.
Kipper,
Durple me. I'll do it. I'll build your house. Ah, finally. Oh, now I need a drink. And so, Girder promised to build the house in paradise. Once we returned from Hazy Pass, Girder and Timber began building at once, and the two of us, and even Quagsire, we all did our best to help with the construction of the new home, and several days later, it's done. We have a house. I'm afraid it's the best I can do. But it does have a certain charm to it. It kind of reminds me of a acorn. It doesn't matter what it looks like. I love it. Girder, Timber, and Quagsire too. Thanks everybody. Everyone put their hearts into it. That's all that really matters. And at any rate, this is going to be our new home.
Are you looking to become powerful? I can grant you one wish. Any wish you desire. Anything at all. I can grant the most impossible of wishes. Your reaction isn't very rational. Explanations are pointless now. It's beyond my power to do so.